Hey guys, what's up? First, haircut. Shorter. Second thing is that last Thursday we got iOS 8 officially released to us. You can get this, I believe, on any current Apple phone, that is iPhone 5, 5C, 5S, and obviously it comes installed into the 6 and 6 Plus, and I'm here to talk about my top 5 likes and my top 5 dislikes from it, just like I did around this time last year when we got iOS 7 unveiled to us. Now, before I begin, iOS 8 is completely optional, just like any installing of the software. It is completely optional. You do not have to install it at all. It's really not that much different from iOS 7, apart from a few things here and there, which I will talk about in my likes and dislikes, which we will begin right now. Maybe I'll persuade you one way or the other. No, probably not. I'm just going to tell you what's on with the phone. So starting off with the likes, again, these are in no particular order. Number 1 is going to be the podcast. When you download iOS 8, it comes installed with a few new apps. One of them is Podcast. Originally, this was kind of just like an optional thing that you could have on your phone if you wanted podcasts or not, but now they're forcing it onto you. You don't have to download any podcasts, but I'm deciding to make it a useful app and keeping it on my homepage, and I have currently downloaded Aisha Tyler's Guy on Girl podcast. If you do not know who Aisha Tyler is, she was Charlie on Friends, she's Lana on Archer, and I believe she's on CBS The Talk, and I love Aisha Tyler. I saw her stand-up one time, and it's not currently on Netflix as of now, as of this video. It's really sad, but you should check it out wherever you should find it, but she is hilarious. I absolutely love her on Archer, so I have to listen to her podcast. Clearly, that is the most logical thing. So I'm listening to it currently right now. The 4th season is slated to start pretty soon, I believe. It is super awesome, so I'm making use of the podcast app. If there's any other podcasts that I really should be listening to, leave them below in the comments, because I want to really listen to podcasts. Number 2 is the weather app. Like iOS 7, these are going to be like tiny little things that aren't game changers, but thing about the weather app that I like now is that I can now see, instead of just 12 hours ahead into the future, I can see 24 hours into the future, which is perfect for me because I hated going to sleep and not knowing what the weather was going to be like tomorrow morning. Like, should I shower now? Should I shower in the morning? Is it going to be like super cold in the morning? I like that I can see like super into the future now, and I do have a dislike and a complaint with the weather app, but I'll talk about that in a little bit. Number 3 is the health app. While I don't exactly know how the health app works, I'm still trying to figure that out, is that you can store all of your daily nutrition and your workout stuff, I believe, and you can put in your weight and your height so you can keep track of all that stuff. I don't know why you'd keep track of your height unless you were 12 and still growing, but for me, I like it because it'll be a nice track of everything that I can put on there, and you can put on a medical ID and emergency contacts and stuff like that, so I think it's pretty cool, and I'm starting to now work out, so maybe I could actually start to use the health apps that they're actually giving to us now. Number 4 is sound messages. Sound messages are basically, I don't know if you could actually use them with people who have iOS 7 or below, but it looks like I can send people sound messages. Basically, what a sound message is that I can talk into my phone and send a person an actual recording of my voice via text message, so no longer will I have to have them be confused as to the tone of my text message, and I don't have to be confused to the tone of their text message either. So I don't know how many people are actually going to start using sound messages, but I think it's a cool idea. And number 5 is the camera app. Just a few weeks ago, I think 2 weeks ago, Instagram gave us a hyperlapse app. If you don't know what the hyperlapse app is basically you can just record a X amount of time and it will be condensed into a time-lapse video. Unfortunately, I shot one of me going to the gym, walking from my apartment to the gym, like 15 minutes, and it condensed to about a minute, and I couldn't post it on Instagram because Instagram's only 15 seconds long. So that is one complaint that I have with the Hyperlapse app. Is like, if you're gonna let me film some stuff, let me film some stuff and let me be able to post it on my social media site, or else nobody's gonna see it except for Facebook. And that's not interesting. So what this does for the camera app is that included in iOS 8 is now you can do time lapses with the camera app by themselves right here with this camera. And number 2 is that finally you can have timer on your camera. So turn it towards you, turn it away from you, you can start to do timers like, counting down, and then it snaps the picture. Perfect, right? Now, this video is getting just a little long, so I'm just going to quickly go over my dislikes really fast. Number 1 is word suggestions on QuickType. It is stupid, it is dumb, I don't like it. Whoever thought it was a good idea to, when I'm typing, for words to be thrown at my face, word suggestions, is the stupidest person in the entire world. Whoever uses it, I don't understand it. Like, the words are being constantly thrown at me. I don't like it how it's being thrown at me, like on the Wii or the Wii U already. So I don't know. Just don't do it. Just don't send me words. I know what I'm typing. You don't know what I'm typing. I know what I'm typing. Here's what I'm typing. Number 2 is the weather app. I don't like that I cannot see, double tap or click the actual temperature and then see what the percentages of rain outside or storms outside or what it actually feels like outside. Very minor complaint, but I don't like that I can't do that anymore. Number 3 is photos. Is that when I updated to iOS 8, all of my photos just somehow kind of disappeared. I don't know if this happened for everybody, but they all just kind of went away or got stored in a new folder, and the whole new photo system of here's ones that you recently added, here's ones that you've recently deleted. I do like that if I accidentally delete a photo, I can get it back within 30 days before it actually being completely wiped away. It's just very messy right now. 4th thing is the Tips app. What the heck is the Tips app? I can't even delete the Tips app if I wanted to. I hold down an app and it stays there. You cannot delete it. It's dumb. It's giving me tips I already know how to use. The only tip I've ever gotten from it so far is that I can send a text message from the actual notification swipe bar. Other than that, it's dumb. I can't delete it, I can't get rid of it. It gives me useless tips unless this thing is going to give me worldview shattering tips. I don't want it. Just saying. And then lastly has nothing to do with the system itself or any of the updates. It's the fact that it took a long time to update. It took way too long of a process for this thing to actually update. I'm serious. I spent forever trying to delete everything off my phone to then realize that I can just do it straight from my computer. Every single time I tried to do it from my computer, it wouldn't. I installed, I could download the software and then tried to put it on my phone, and it said nope because I had to back up, and I couldn't back it up because apparently my phone was corruptible or something or whatnot. I have not done anything illegal to my phone, and it could not be backed up, so I had to delete all the backups, try to back up again, wouldn't back up, kept trying, fell asleep, woke up, just an hour later, and there it was, midnight, finally rolled around, I was done, and it just took way too long for this to be installed because it was way too big of a file, way too much deleting stuff, way too much errors and whatnot, but I'm now happy that I finally have it and I'm rolling with it. Anyway, like I said at the beginning of this video, iOS 7 doesn't change much from what iOS 8 is anymore. It's not anything vastly different except for the podcast tips and the health app and a couple changes, aesthetic changes here and there. Other than that, it doesn't do much to the phone unless you're really upgrading to the iPhone 6 or 6 Plus. So it's not that big of a feature unless you're a huge Apple fan or like Apple products like I do. You're not going to really feel the need to update the software. So let me know if you guys did it, how long it took you guys to update it, because it seemed to take forever for anybody. And also, let me know what you like and dislike about the new iOS 8. I'm gonna go and eat food because I am hungry. I am starving. I hope my stomach isn't growling. Hopefully I put some music underneath the bed of this video so you don't hear my stomach growling throughout. But I'm gonna go, and I'll see you guys next Monday for an all new video from whatever pops up in this head. Yes, I know I'm hungry. We're gonna go eat. We're gonna eat. Shh.